What's up everyone? I just have another quick theory of mine. This isn't really like verified in any way, but I personally think that Touch ID, the fingerprint sensor, is going to come back on next year's iPhone, and it's not going to come for the budget iPhone in my opinion. This is all just speculation. So as you see the iPhone XR on the back, it's not going to come on that. It's going to come on basically the two upper models, the XS and XS Max, basically the newer versions of those, which are probably going to be iPhone 11. And so what I'm imagining is, okay, is if you know Touch ID was pretty much on the front screen and everything, it's going to be somewhat the same layout, just built into the screen. So pretty much you open the screen, you rest your finger here, maybe it'll be able to do just maybe the bottom half or maybe just the whole entire screen, and you'll be able to put your finger down and just unlock it. Now, this might seem crazy, this might seem whatever, but we're already seeing phone manufacturers do it. But a huge reason why I think they're going to do it was because they actually patented some in-screen fingerprint technology earlier this year, maybe like a couple months ago. And I didn't read it in detail, but pretty much it was something along the lines of an inbuilt screen fingerprint sensor. So that's kind of leading me to think that it could potentially come. Now, one of the main reasons I think it's going to come is because Apple really needs to distinguish the earlier phones with the Face ID to next year's phone. Like, what is the urgency to upgrade, you know? And honestly, if the next year's iPhones bring a fingerprint sensor, I might just upgrade full time to it. I mean, Face ID is nice and everything, but sometimes when I open my 7 Plus or 8 Plus, dude, I miss having that fingerprint sensor. Now, here's another thing, okay? OnePlus, the phone manufacturer who is pretty much famous for making budget priced phones, but their phones are not budget, they're very good phones. They actually released a phone with an inbuilt fingerprint sensor. And by them doing that, it almost guarantees that Samsung is going to do it next year. They were already going to say they were going to do it, but that was still kind of speculation. I'm pretty sure like 99% they're going to put a fingerprint sensor in their phone as well, on the screen, not in the back anymore. But with the iPhone specifically, Apple is not always going to copy Samsung, but Apple and Samsung and just all these phone manufacturers copy things from each other. And if Apple does not put a fingerprint sensor on their phone, that's just kind of like, why would they not do it? I mean, the technology exists. You're pricing your phone so expensively. Why not just put it on your phone and have that edge as well? And I think that's a huge reason why Apple would do it, is if OnePlus already did it, Samsung is going to do it, LG's, all these people are going to end up doing it. Apple, I'm pretty sure, is going to do it. And like I said, this is all speculation, but since OnePlus did it, I think other phone manufacturers are going to do it too. And here's another thing. Analysts, I don't know, I think it was Ming Chi Kuo, I don't really remember, but they're predicting that the iPhone is going to stay the same body. So the XS, XS Max, and XR, they're all going to stay the same body. So if you think about it, in my opinion, I don't think the budget iPhone is going to do it, because right now there's really not a lot that differentiates a budget iPhone to the newer iPhone, like the iPhone XR to the XS and XS Max. Obviously, I'm not talking hardware or anything like that. I'm just talking about like basically like the features. They pretty much have the same features, just not the dual camera setup and things like that. So by Apple actually putting a fingerprint sensor in the upper models, the XS and XS Max, or of 2019, the iPhone 11 and 11 Max or whatever, they're pretty much going to make people have a choice. Are they going to go with just Face ID on an iPhone XR, the 2019 version, or they're going to spend a little bit more money and get the fingerprint sensor one? I think that's a pretty big deal, and I think people would end up doing it. At first, I also stated that I don't want the iPhone staying the same body. I want them to change something, but if they put a fingerprint sensor in the screen, I think I'll be perfectly fine with that. I don't think I'll have any problems. And I did show renders earlier in this whole entire video what I think it's going to be. But another thing I really want to quickly point out, and this is all theory based, I figured I'll just put in this video, I really think they're going to keep possibly the same notch, but I think they're going to make the front speaker a little bit bigger. So if you guys remember with the upgrade from the 6S to the 7, they actually increased the speaker size. So I think just a small little leak or little rumor that I think they're going to do, there's really nothing to verify this besides their past behavior and their past iPhones. I think they're going to make the front speaker of the iPhone just a little bit bigger, because right now it's still kind of small. So if they make it bigger, they'll be able to, emit more sound from it. So I think they're going to end up doing that. But ultimately, I really do think Touch ID is going to make a comeback in the next year's iPhones. And once we do see more information and stuff, I'm going to try to do my best to make renders and everything. The Samsung Galaxy S10 is coming out too, so I'm going to make more renders for that too, and a lot of Photoshop. But ultimately, guys, I'm excited. I really think Apple is going to bring back Touch ID on the newer iPhones with inbuilt fingerprint sensors. So that is pretty much it. If you guys have any questions or anything like that, leave it down in the comment section below. Hit that like button, that'll mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. Every single subscriber we get really does count, so it'll mean so much if you guys could hit that. Also check out the other links down in the description as well. My Twitter, my Instagram, my second channel, all those links are down in the description. I really appreciate if you guys check it out. But more importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys, and hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.